With sword in hand and dressed in heavy armor, these fighters are ready to channel their ki.
Ki is this inner power, this inner strength that allows us to do things that we otherwise couldn't do.
It's a key tenet of Kendo, or Japanese fencing. Here at the Pine Tree Community Center in Coquitlam, pairs of combatants are squaring off in a duel for points.
Kendo's a pretty simple art. When you're facing each other, the attempt is to try and strike the head, or the front hand, or the body on either side, or there's a thrusting action to the throat.
If the strike is done with power, focus, timing, and spirit, the fighter is awarded 1 point. 3 points wins a match. Kendo, which means the way of the sword, dates back hundreds of years to the days of the samurai. Generations of skilled fighters cultivated sword fighting techniques based on the principles of Zen Buddhism, techniques that were used in times of war.
But when peace broke out, they now needed a way of practicing without killing each other. That's when armor was developed and when the shinai was developed. The shinai is made out of 4 pieces of bamboo, held together with a leather handle and a leather pocket for the tip, and this becomes the weapon which we use to practice with, called a shinai.
Together with the body armor and helmet, fighters are able to engage in full contact sword fighting, just as the samurai did hundreds of years ago. But fighting is not the purpose of Kendo. Bruce says this is more an exercise of personal development than physical force.
Learning how to become more confident, more spiritually powerful, more comfortable in stressful situations, to be able to manage yourself with grace and power, even when the situation is not optimal.
And I focused on how I relate and deal with situations outside of the dojo as well as inside. It is more of a character development, really, for me.
Because in learning discipline, honor, and respect, the way of the sword becomes a way of life. I'm Tim Chung in Coquitlam for The Express.